see, let me get this window up and right here so I can see you guys' chats live. Okay. Let's make sure we're all good. I think so. Woo. So, thank you guys for joining today. If you're watching in the playback, this is a repaint, or actually, this is painting the custom rocket figure that I'm making from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, or really any of the Planet of the Apes movies. Here's Rocket. This is what I've customized. I put basically epoxy putty on a Koba figure from Haya Toys. Let me just make sure we're still going good, because I'm lagging a little bit on this end. Still looks good over here. Cool. So I took a Haya Toys Koba figure, and I basically sculpted like a lot more muscles and made the face more broad and smoothed out some of the textures, because Rocket is more of a hairless chimp, a hairless ape. So I definitely wanted to go for that look, but we're gonna be painting him live. Let's see if anyone has joined. That's okay, we'll just start so you guys can see this in the playback. But yeah, so I think the sculpting came out pretty good. I had to like even out his back because Koba has like a hump on his back. But it's still a little bit noticeable, but it's my first time sculpting fur, so I think it's not too bad. But that is what the base body looks like right now without any paint. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Just trying to get these two to work out. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to start painting it right now. So let's see, where should I start? I got some reference images right here. So it kind of looks like, he's got, let's see. I actually need a better gray. Let me go get that real quick. Looks like he's got, he's missing a lot of hair, or he just, some chimps are just naturally hairless. But it's got like a little bit of a brown tinge to it. His skin is not just gray, it's a little bit brown as well. So I got like this elephant gray, which is a little bit brown. I can always add a little more brown to it, but I'll just pour a little bit of this. And then I'm basically just going to dry brush it for right now around the spots that really need it more. I'll add a little bit of this strong tone to it. One, to lighten it up. One, to make it a little more watery, and two, to make it a little darker, a little grittier. So I'll just mix that in right now. Yeah. And I'm really just going to go in and dry brush this in the places that are a little bit more lighter. Well, I guess we'll just see how this goes. If it doesn't go good, then it doesn't go good. But so we'll start, I guess, with his chest area. Sorry if it's not a great angle from the camera. This just helps me paint it best while you guys can still kind of see it. I'm going to want to paint with kind of the grain of the fur. Okay, that's a little whack, but I might want to darken this up a little bit. Maybe add a little bit of brown to this. So I'm not quite liking how this gray looks. Let's add a little bit of brown to it. Yeah, I think this is going to work better. Might even add a little bit more brown to that. Kind of a brownish gray. That's cool. Okay, we'll get a little bit more on there. I'm gonna wipe it off a good amount because I don't want too much on there. I'm just gonna come dry brush that on. I think it just looks weird right now because it's not, you know, fully painted. It's just completely black right now for the most part. Actually, I kind of like that look. I kind of like the gray and then the brown over it. It's kind of a good look. I kind of like that. So it looks like, gotta kind of keep going. Let me get that off. Really don't want to glob this on. I want to work with the sculpt. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and do the arms a little bit. So let me look through my pictures a little bit. See kind of what's going on. Like here is another one. So he's actually a lot darker. Okay. Interesting. So maybe I gotta go even darker. Maybe add a little bit of a black to this gray. I think we'll kind of get what we're looking for there. Oh yeah, I think this is better. Definitely. Oh yeah, this is way better. Yeah, I'll just let that dry. It looks like he's got more kind of up here. I'll just kind of do a general dry brushing down the arms. Maybe a little bit more in the insides. Just the camera. Let's get up under there. Let's spread this out. And then kind of get more up under his arms. Spread out more of that gray. Just kind of want to dry brush over the top of everything, I guess. Just don't want it to be like a pure dark jet black. And then I can go over it later with more black if I need to. There we go, it's a better perspective. So. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Get a little bit more on that joint, maybe. It's really getting on there. I'm gonna probably hit this with a little bit of hair dryer. Weird, just like tripped out. Okay, I'm gonna get a little more on here. Definitely take off the majority of it. Just want to dry brush it on the legs. And I can come back later with more black. Yo, what's up, my boy? He's a little bit too gray on his chest, I think. I can go back over that later. How's it going, bro? Dang, it's looking good. It's looking good, I'm not even gonna lie. There's some spots that my spray paint didn't hit. That's fine. We'll hit those later. So let's see. So it looks like I need to make some of this, some of this dry brushing has to be darker, I think. Oh my gosh, I just added a bunch of black paint. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, it's basically just black paint at this point. I'll add a little bit of gray primer to this. Just a little bit. Look at that, didn't add too much. Let's see if this is too dark. If this works. No, I think that works. Bro, the new Kong is amazing. He's so cool, and I have my aircraft carrier coming tomorrow. When that comes, it's gonna be over, bro. It's so awesome. I'm gonna definitely do a review on the aircraft carrier and maybe Godzilla and Kong at the same time. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Probably the SH Monsterverse one. Just because, I don't know, I want it to be my main display. Why is this not working? Yes, probably that Monsterverse, for sure. I'm gonna take some of this. Probably, yeah. I'm finishing this rocket repaint, and then I'm probably gonna go straight for that skull crawler. That skull crawler, I definitely am gonna definitely going to hit him with like a green primer first, and then I will hit him with browns and bone colors, all that good stuff. It's coming out cool. Yeah. I was actually trying to look for my lantern skullcrawler the other day. I couldn't find him. He's there. I know he's there. He's just somewhere in there. I don't know. He's definitely there. I've seen him recently. Yeah, he's like either at the bottom of my Kong Skull Island box, or he's in somewhere with my Godzilla, NECA Godzillas that are stored away. I really don't know. He's hiding though. He's uh he's hiding somewhere by Kong's parents' grave. Just hiding out. I'm gonna mix a little bit of this peach in. They called me a bad man. I don't know if this peach will do anything, but I just want to get a little bit of color into his face, just a little bit. Like maybe a little bit of brownish hue to it. Maybe a little bit more. Just gonna dry brush this on his face. But that skull crawler I'm super excited for. I just want my 9 modelism Kong to come in at some point, but that's probably not going to happen for a while because of coronavirus and stuff. No, it's not uncultured at all, bro. It's just like I have a hard time when I'm like doing like these titles for these videos. I'm like, are people gonna think I'm just painting like a toy rocket or like Rocket Raccoon? I'm like, are people gonna understand that this is like Rocket from Planet of the Apes? Because you know, like not a lot of people have seen maybe Planet of the Apes or know what that is. So I'm like, are people not gonna know what this is? But I'm glad that I'm not the only one that's only associates Rocket with Rocket Raccoon. It's like I don't think of anyone really named Rocket that much, other than the Trash Panda himself. Really get all this brown off, so I can just. Oh yeah, this is what I'm going for. Definitely. I'm liking how this is. If the Titans were human in the Monsterverse, who do you think would play them? Well, the guy who plays Godzilla is like just pretty much Godzilla to me. Like he is just like insane. Man's is so buff. So he's definitely Godzilla to me. Ghidorah, I don't know, like Liam Neeson, I don't know, comes to mind first. Like I feel like it'd be kind of cool. I was Ghidorah, kind of this wise monk that was frozen in ice. Um, for Rodan, I don't know. I feel like Rodan would maybe be played by like a comedian or whatever, just because he's like not super serious. Or not that he's not super serious. It's just like he's kind of like it's kind of funny in the movie how he just kind of switches sides so quick. So I feel like people would like be like, "Oh, that's funny." Kevin Hart, yeah, that would be. Maybe then The Rock would play Godzilla, and then Mothra. I don't know. I really don't know too many female actors and actresses right now who could display what Mothra really is like. You know what I mean? It's like Mothra transcends our modern thinkings of a like a deity. Yo, what's up, man? Of course I remember you. It's my boy. Ramurak would be Mark Hamill. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. How's it going, Emmanuel? Going pretty good, just painting up my rocket figure here. I'm gonna add a little bit of, oh, cracking my back. I'm gonna add a little bit of this strong tones right here to kind of get out the details in the face. Denzel Washington, oh, that would be so cool. Oh my gosh. Denzel Washington as Kong, that would just be insane. Painting up this figure. Trying to give him a little bit of this dark tones, but it might have been a little bit too much on his face. That's what it looks like right now. Don't really know what Rocket's feet look like. I feel like I gotta do some dry brushing on his neck, a little bit of black dry brushing. Oh yeah, yeah, he was more of a teenager in Godzilla versus, I mean, in just Kong Skull Island. So, by the time of, so I don't know who he would have been. Maybe like John Boyega or something like that in Skull Island. And I could see maybe Denzel. Trying to get like this. Kong, yeah, Kong was, yeah, I think he was actually exactly 100 feet in that movie. See, Rocket has like these kind of birthmarks all over his shoulder. Kind of trying to replicate that here. So how big is Kong now? He's like, I don't know, pretty darn big. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to work on the eyes a little bit. Oh yeah, Ken Watanabe would be good. 300 to 400, yeah, I'd say around there. He's really just a baby in that movie. Makes me wonder how old he is. I'm looking at a picture of Rocket's eyes in this picture. And it looks like they're a little less green and a little more yellow, but I'm definitely going to go more for the green because that's what it's supposed to be. So even if it's maybe not 100% accurate, I want it for my collection to be green. Oh, do you think Godzilla got bigger? I guess he did get bigger after Serizawa juiced him. Serizawa's got that lizard juiced. Yeah, I want to paint the new Kong, but like at the same time I don't want to mess it up. But I guess I could always just go buy another one because they're only $10. Pretty darn cheap. Right now, if you guys want to see, I'm painting the eyes. So wish me luck. This is always stressful. There we go. Oh, was there radiation on Skull Island? I didn't know that. I knew that there might be, but like I didn't know there was strictly radiation on Skull Island. Oh heck yeah, yeah! I definitely, and I mean I think they will, and when they do, I definitely am going to get it, no matter how much it costs. I'm just gonna like save up everything I got, not buy anything for like years. Skull Island? I really don't know. I mean, Skull Island's pretty darn big. I really need this to be plugged in. There we go. Okay. Whew. I think 19 will probably. I mean, Tamashi's lazy enough; they'll probably just re-release 19. So I think you'll be fine. You'll be glad you didn't buy it at scalped prices. Yeah, Kong's gonna be big. He's gonna have to be. Blueberry Godzilla, amazing. I love him. I mean, he just he just poses so well. He looks really good with a lot of figures. It's kind of hard to see if I did this good. Maybe a little more. I think it looks good. I still collect some Bandai vinyls. I think the last one I got was Monster Planet. Godzilla Earth. I guess then it was Godzilla Felis, right? That looks good. Yeah, Godzilla Felis. That was the last one I got. Um, I like that one. Looks cool. I don't strictly get. Yeah, he's basically Godzilla Earth. I don't strictly get vinyls really anymore. I never actually really did. I had a lot of the ones from my childhood. But if like Bandai makes a vinyl Kong, like I'm literally gonna have to. And I mean, I don't know who's gonna win, but I'm kind of hoping that Kong wins, just because I love Kong. Not that I don't think Godzilla is probably stronger, but I really like Kong. Always have. So I'm kind of biased, I guess. Okay, so I pretty much have like the basic look down that I want. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually dry brush black on there. Down the back of his head. Do you know how I can paint a figure that has scuff marks on it? Oh, like paint over the scuff marks? Um, the best way is to try try to see if you can get the scuff marks off to begin with. Yeah, so maybe try to see if you can get the scuff marks off, um, like with a Clorox wipe or maybe with some rubbing alcohol. But I'd be careful with that. And then if you really can't do that, then like if it really doesn't want to come off, then basically what I would do is I would just try to match the paint that's closest to it. I know it's not a great, I know it's not great advice, but that's probably what I would do. Yeah, of course, bro. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Playmates, the Kong figure is just beautiful. The Godzilla figure is, not as, you know, maybe not as up to snuff, but definitely. Oh, yo, hey, what's up, bro? My boy Bucky. Here's how Rocket's going. Thanks, John. Let me know if that works. Let's see. I'm trying to see my live stream catch up to this so I can see if this is in frame.